What's up, Portland? PDXposed is back on the air. Hi, I'm John Olson.
And I'm Heather Frelia, and today on PDXposed, we're here at PGE Park to not only show you what happens on the inside, but the outside as well.
I'll jump out of an airplane, but I'm deathly afraid of rock climbing. Heather, on the other hand, is not afraid. She went to the Portland Rock Gym.
And you know what? Summer's around the corner, which means the festival seasons are beginning. And John takes the crew to the Greek Festival, and you don't want to miss this one, especially the ladies, because John, he fashions a toga.
It's true. We also feature the sweet sounds of Mary Catterley on today's show.
So stay tuned, because PDXposed is coming your way.
If you're looking for a fun place to go with your friends, meet new friends, or celebrate that special occasion, you've got to check out Wallbangers. You pick the song, they'll play it. Portland's only dueling pianos restaurant and show bar, located in downtown Portland. For upcoming specials and events, call 274-4FUN or visit us on the web at wallbangers.net. Wallbangers. It's wall-to-wall people, wall-to-wall fun. Portland is very rich with a lot of diverse cultures. Today, we're at the Greek Fest, a local festival held by the Greek community, over 5,000 strong in Portland. They've been having this festival for over 51 years, right here in the local Laurelhurst neighborhood. From the passionate music to the fantastic foods, this is the festival you don't want to miss. All right, we're in the souvlaki and sausage area of the Greek Fest, and I'm with Nick. Everybody's named Nick back here.
Hey, Nick!
What's up, Nick? We're with Nick, Superman Nick here. He's going to tell us about how many of these things you guys go through, the souvlaki here,
About 13,000 sticks a year. It's a lot of sticks.
What are these sausages called?
They're called licanico, and it's a Greek sausage, and probably the main ingredient that makes them so unique is diced orange peel. Just very ever so slightly, just to give it a nice tangy flavor.
All right, Nick, why the Superman shirt?
Well, we have to make a correction on that. It's not Superman, it is Souvlaki Man.
Souvlaki Man.
Souvlaki Man.
So how are you the souvlaki man? What about Nick, and Nick?
We're all Souvlaki men, and we belong to the circle club here called the Ring of Fire.
Nice.
We are in the Ring of Fire.
Do you guys have like a cooking song you do?
Oh, not really.
Are you one of the lamb cookers, Steve?
Yes, for many years.
Now,
many years.
tell us the process in cooking one of these bad boys.
Well, each lamb it has to be at least 5.5 to 6 hours.
5.5 to 6 hours.
Depends the size of the lamb. If the lamb, for example, is 45 pounds and up, you need more than 5 hours. If it's less than that, you need 4.
The Greek Festival would not be such a successful event every year without an event coordinator. Maria Corvallis joins us here. Maria, tell us about the Greek Festival, the history in Portland, and what it means to the Greek community.
The festival's been going on for 51 years here in the city of Portland. And basically, it began as a very, very small little fundraiser. A lot of the women of the church would kind of bring their baked goods out and cook some dinners for their friends, families, neighbors, and then it just grew each year. And I'm sure everybody knows a Greek likes to entertain, and basically now we're entertaining for the city of Portland.
We'll have to partake.
Right.
I have a question for you, though. I was in a Greek fraternity when I was in school at the University of Nebraska.
Yeah.
And it was a Sigma Phi Epsilon house. We used the Greek letters. I always wondered if in Greece they use the English letters on their fraternities and sororities.
I highly doubt the proud people of Greece would decide about changing their letters, but you can try it. I don't think you'll get very far.
All right, you heard it. She wants us to go try it. We're going to go throw a petition around and see if we can get the fraternities and sororities in Greece to use our letters. We're here to sign a petition. We're going door to door in the neighborhood here, and we don't think it's very fair that in America, in our fraternities and sororities, they use the Greek letters on the houses. Were you in college?
I was.
Were you in a fraternity or sorority?
I wasn't.
But you know that they use the Greek letters.
I do.
And so what we're doing is we're signing a petition here to have them use American or English letters on the fraternities and sororities in Greece. We feel like it's really not fair that in our country, if you're in a fraternity and sorority, they have the Greek letters on the houses. So we think it's only fair, turnabout, it's fair play, that in Greece, on the fraternities and sororities, they should have American letters on the houses.
Partially, not very much.
You got Greek in you?
Yeah, because my dad's white and he's got Greek and Italian and...
Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about if they use the American letters on the fraternities and sororities in Greece?
That would be cool. That'd be really good. I think it's a good thing.
I think that would be a really good idea.
I think it'd be a good idea.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I came up with that myself. But we're getting a petition. We're going around the neighborhood, around the Greek festival here, and we're having the neighbors, and everyone's pretty excited about it, where we go over to Greece and pitch the idea of having American or English letters outside the fraternities and sororities in Greece. What do you think about that?
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, the American heritage.
Yeah, let's get some American.
I
and I
like
wonder
it,
when
I
the
like it.
have you been to the American festival in Greece yet?
I haven't.
They probably don't even have
They
one.
probably don't.
You don't care about this? Really? You're not passionate about this? We're really I'm obviously very passionate about this. So you're not going to sign the petition? Okay. It's beer 30 right now, but I'm confused. We're on church grounds, and the sign behind me says, no alcohol permitted on church grounds, but yet I got a beer in my hand. What's up with that?
John is off the church ground.
Oh, never mind. And here's your What's on Tap calendar of events. PDXposed, the show that exposes Portland, its people, our lifestyle, and the places we love to hang out. Join us every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night at 10 p.m. only on CNW 14. Brought to you in part by Active Water Sports, the largest water ski and wakeboard pro shop in the Northwest, where we take your fun seriously. Visit any of our 3 locations, May 14th, 15th, or 16th, and demo the new 2004 gear for free, including on-water demonstrations behind MB Sports and Moomba tournament boats at our Oregon City location. One of the coolest things that I've noticed and that really impresses me about our Rose City is that they do things right. When they build buildings in downtown, they build them to look like the rest of downtown. It doesn't look like an eyesore. When they renovate, they make it look very cool. Well, this year, most of us probably know, PGE Park got a facelift. All right, everybody, witness new seats. That's about $3.5 million up to $38.5.
Approximately $38 million was put into the project, and that included all sorts of renovations to the field and to the stadium itself. So not only is it for just the fans, but the players are much appreciative of what went on here in terms of making this a more quality facility for them. We're constantly searching for big events to bring to the stadium to help increase awareness of the stadium and also bring more people in.
Portland is probably the best kept secret in America. And I don't know if you guys want to let everybody know about this, but you know, like I travel around, do a lot of comedy. And I've never been in a city where you could get so many things for so little money.
Dami Chong, formerly of Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
Now, you've been to Portland a few times. I heard you describing it. You've been coming to Portland since the 60s.
The late 50s, early 60s.
So how are you taking care of yourself? You look great.
I smoke a lot of pot, and that keeps me young.
How many kids you have?
I got 5.
5 kids?
5 kids, 1 grandson, and a whole slew of kids that have adopted me.
Joining us on PDXposed are...
Bethany.
Bethany, where are you from, Bethany?
I'm from here in Portland. And Brandy, I'm from Spokane.
Let's have you name the 7 dwarves.
Dopey, Sleepy, Happy, Doc, Sneezy, Grumpy, and... Doc? We named Doc. Oh, shit. Who are we missing? Doc, Sleepy, Sneezy. The goofy one. Grumpy. What was his name? Goofy. Goofy. We got it.
Where are you born and raised?
Walnut Creek.
Walnut Creek, California. Yeah. You're one of those.
But I'm a Utah guy for most of my life.
All right. Are you Mormon?
No.
Why do you laugh? I think it's a fair question.
You move to Utah, everybody thinks you're Mormon.
Well, sure they do. When you're having a party, 40% of the people at your party all do what? They all do one thing.
40%. They all are attracted to me. They all mac. They mac.
They mac.
They mac. They're mac.
Attracted to you? I'm thinking more like 75, 80%.
Yeah, the number's usually higher, but that's 40% is standard.
Of my party max.
All right.
We did it.
No, that's a really tough. 40% usually stay in my room. 40% of the women usually stay in my room.
I want to party with these guys.
We've done some regression analysis on that.
40% of people snoop in the medicine cabinet. If a movie were to be made about your life, what would the theme song be? We'll start with you.
Wow. Whatever the Dumb and Dumber soundtrack is, because I'm not thinking of it right now.
Rocky, of course.
Why Bad to the Bone?
Because I am bad.
Wild.
Oh, Behave is right then.
Wild things.
Wild Things. That's your theme song?
Yeah.
You're the best around. Nothing's gonna ever keep you down. You're the best around. That's my theme song. That's what I do. That's my thing.
Wow.
And this is not meant to be cocky by any means.
Need a cold one. Where do I go? Well, it's all right outside PGE Park. The Kingston Pub right across the street. Thanks, buddy. After a big game, this will cure my thirst. All right, it's the PGE experience. We're at Goose Hollow. We got our main man, Tut, here. I like to call him King Tut. So why do they call you King Tut? I know why I call you King Tut, but I don't know why they do.
Because my dad's from Egypt.
Goose Hollow is known, obviously, for Bud Clark.
Right.
But what else is it known for?
It's a mellow atmosphere. It's like a little different from any spot downtown.
Okay, the reason I'm like this right now is because the chair matches my shirt, and I'm all about matching. It's all about that. On PDXposed this evening, we are in search of the sexiest, hairiest stomach in Portland. I think we found it. Come on.
Come on.
Show us the goods.
Show us the big daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me? That is some good stuff.
Yeah.
Does it dance?
Drop it, Big Daddy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Show us a trowel.
Northwest and rock climbing seem to go hand in hand, but because of the rainy climate, it only makes sense that indoor rock climbing has become the hottest trend. So join me as I head to the Portland Rock Gym, where they show us how it's done. All right, we're here at the Portland Rock Gym. How do you think rock climbing has become so popular then in the last 4 years?
It's a sport that's definitely on the edge, and people seem to be moving that direction towards sports through skydiving, rafting, all of the outdoor sports that happen. Our mission is to make better climbers so they can go outside and send their projects or enjoy the outdoors, or whatever it is that motivates them to climb. Kids love it, and it's so good for them.
Oh my God, I can only imagine they just whip up the things like
very much so. There's such a lack of fear in most kids, and that helps a lot. The thing about kids is it improves their focus, which is a big deal in today's society when focus is such a small, they have a difficult time focusing.
There's so many people here that are really, really good at what they're doing and really knowledgeable, and they'll always come over and tell you, help you out.
The key thing to know about climbing is, with falls, any kind of accident, the majority of those accidents happen because of user error. So the first thing you always do before you climb, this is where the safety comes in, is you always double check yourself. So basically what I'll do is I'll double check myself, make sure I'm double backed through the belay loop, locked through the ATC, that's what this thing's called.
Okay.
And the end comes straight down. And then we're checking that you're double backed.
Okay.
You're through 2 points in the harness.
Okay.
You have a figure 8 that's tied correctly and the safety net. So then we're ready to go. So sport climbing is the next level of climbing that you go to from top roping. A lot more exciting. There's a lot more adrenaline involved in it. Yeah. Brutal.
It's a Friday night in Portland. We're at Jimmy Mac's, one of the hot spots featuring Portland's greatest musicians. With us tonight, Mary Catterley. Mary, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
How did you get your start in music?
Well, growing up, we always listened to a lot of music in our house. As a child, I had this very strong connection to music. And then I befriended a bunch of musicians when I was like a teenager, and I just slowly got involved. And I took voice lessons, and then I started taking piano lessons. And that's how it happened. Something about Portland that I really, really like. It's very livable here, and not only is it beautiful, but it's a place that I feel very comfortable in, and I love the weather.
You do? You like
I love the rain. I love it.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I got to ask you, when you lived in Minnesota,
yeah, Minnesota.
Did you have to sing in the Minnesota accent?
Yeah, but Minnesotans, it's not.
Did you just see? You just said it.
See, but I was even doing it for you. I was doing that for you.
All right.
Okay, fine.
Tell us about your most memorable performance.
Well, you know, I can't remember because every performance has something good in it, even if it's the worst performance of my life. And usually what determines a good night is what it feels like and the sound and all of that business. But like I said, even in the worst of times, there's always a kernel of something that's really good. So
It's a positive.
well, it's for me, it's the only way to go.
I go soon, he smiles and smells my perfume. Why does he always leave so soon? Why does he always leave so soon? Why does he always leave so soon?
Thank you.
Hey, PDXposed is having an end-of-the-season giveaway for 2 of our lucky fans. We will be sending the winners of our drawing on an all-expense-paid trip to Mexico. All you have to do is follow these 3 simple steps. Get down to one of our sponsors' locations, fill out an application form, and answer 2 PDXposed trivia questions correctly. And you will be entered to win the PDXposed grand prize trip to Mexico. Good luck!
Thanks for watching this episode of PDXposed, and a special thanks to PG Park and Mary Catalin.
As well as Marie and the gang from the Greek Festival and my boys at the Portland Rock Gym.
Drop us a line at pdexposed.com if you have an idea for our show. We'd love to hear from you.
We'll see you guys next week.
Make good memories, everybody.
Very. Ow. Excuse me.
Do I make you horny, baby?
From the passionate music to the fantastic foods, this is the festival you don't want to miss.
Know that. Look at this here. You can't do that, can you? You can't do that.
You can't touch that.
You can't do that.
And ladies, you don't want to miss this one. Munch, munch.
How's that hair taste?
Really good.
We ran into each other.
I
hit your boobie. What's the square root of 69, Heather?
What?
What's the square root of 69?
Dude, whatever.
8 something. Thanks for joining Heather and me on another episode of PDXposed.
John and I would like to give special thanks to